Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you've got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it bangs off the monster. Throwing to second. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Altuve.
So striding in, Jose Altuve. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And he is in there.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
To 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Reddick Will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. And
not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's Cameron Maben now.
Cameron Maben.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and Maben will make it around to third base. He's got a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So 2 runs. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, those are the pitches you hate to miss. A hanging changeup right there. He's going to think about that for a while.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And a changeup right down the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's Hanley Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout. Out number 2. Now in the box, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading out for Houston.
Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 4th long ball of this series, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of this series, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts at the track. The wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the heart of the order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back home runs in this game. Really impressive.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's the 4th home run in a row by this team. Somebody I thought would get knocked down. They haven't knocked anybody down. They stepped up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back, and it's off the green monster. McCann on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Cameron Maybin. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Bogarts is there to put it away and finally put an end. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth.
Ready with the first
Center
pitch.
fielder,
Here it comes. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Maben is there. And that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7. David Price answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of this series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The left fielder,
stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
High in the air into shallow left center. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like
a swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You're talking about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Carlos Beltran. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
Center fielder number 3.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. But the left. Time to pick this. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Digging in, Brian McCann. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 3.
And some
Cameron.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox, right fielder, number 50.
Justin Verlander comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Justin Verlander.
Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel is there. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 18.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1. High pop-up. McCann has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
The winning pitcher is Francisco Liriano. The loss goes to Doug Fister. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,209.